A sniper in the US Army is a dangerous and challenging role in modern warfare, where one wrong move can be fatal. Snipers must blend into the landscape while enemy eyes and high-powered optics scan for the smallest mistake. Endurance is crucial, as they must crawl through mud, bugs, and wait for the perfect shot. Fail, and they could be caught, tortured, or worse. The skills that define today's snipers come from the British colonial experience in India in the late 18th century. Good shots would try to bag snipes, small birds that easily blend in with their environments, have excellent situational awareness, and have erratic flight behavior that makes them difficult to target. Hunters that could consistently shoot snipes were given the honorific title of sniper. To become a master sniper, the US Army no longer outsources its search for snipers but now has its own sniper course based at Fort Moore in Georgia. To qualify, candidates must be between the rank of private first class and staff sergeant, come from a certain military occupation, and pass a minimum score of 100 in the General Technical Section of the Armed Services Vocational Aptitude Battery (ASVAB) test. Snipers must also be seen as a good soldier, having a signed letter of recommendation from their commanding officer. They must also pass a physical exam, be stronger than the average soldier, and demonstrate expertise with the M4, the standard rifle in the US military. In March 2024, the XM7, designated to replace the M4, started seeing limited service, and future sniper candidates will need to learn about that weapon. The US Army's sniper course, which is only 5 weeks long, has been condensed from 7 weeks to 29 days, reducing the total instruction time from 517 hours to 73 hours per week. Sniper candidates should expect harassment as part of the job, as it is an initiation rite for around 300 soldiers every year. Upon arrival at Fort Moore, physical and psychological evaluations begin immediately. Orientation involves push-ups and sit-ups, followed by a 2-mile run in less than 16.3 minutes. Attrition begins at this point, and some candidates may be dropped from the course. If a candidate passes the physical exam, they will be taken to the firing range, where they will be physically and mentally challenged. The instructors will need to see the candidate in action, and if they cannot pass this evaluation, they will be dropped from the course. Shooting a target from long range in bad weather with superiors barking in your ear might be difficult, but it is important to remember that shooting is only 20% of the course. Some students may fail early due to the discomfort and heat, but if they pass day 1, congratulations. On day 2 of the sniper course, students are required to construct their ghillie suit, which is a net made from burlap strips, leaves, twigs, and other vegetation. The suit must be durable enough to survive harsh terrain and tough weather conditions. Additionally, camouflage paint will be applied to parts of the body that the ghillie suit won't cover, such as the face, neck, and hands. The course also involves a special event called the ghillie wash, where candidates must move through mud, sand, water, and sometimes be buried up to their head in these conditions. Snipers are trained to work in teams of 2, the spotter and the shooter, and must be prepared to evacuate and not leave their comrades to the enemy's mercy. Fieldcraft is a dominant part of the Army's sniper school, requiring movement over distances in open field while remaining concealed. Snipers must get into a good firing position without giving themselves away. They must learn how to infiltrate hostile environments to get into position and take their shot, as well as how to exfiltrate these hostile environments and make it back to safer ground. Exfiltration is critical for a sniper, as they have historically been treated horrifically if taken prisoner. This part of the sniper school requires extreme discipline, as candidates must deal with Georgia heat and humidity, insects, and high-powered optical equipment designed specifically to spot them. This part of the course has a high attrition rate, as discipline will inevitably break under such tough conditions. Instructors are also looking for signs of carelessness, as seen in an example where a sniper candidate crawled under vegetation for hours to reach a range of a few hundred meters from his intended target but made a mistake by failing to consider the concealment of his weapon. Snipers are not only tasked with shooting high-value targets but also scouts who are required to collect and report information on the battlefield. The coursework at Fort Moore also involves teaching candidates how to do reconnaissance, which is just as important for snipers as being expert marksmen. In summary, the sniper course at Fort Moore requires students to build their ghillie suit, demonstrate their strength, and learn to stay concealed in challenging conditions. While the course requires extreme discipline and patience, it is essential for snipers to be successful in their chosen profession. The sniper course at Fort Moore is a rigorous and demanding training program for individuals interested in becoming snipers. The course covers various aspects of sniper skills, including observation, range estimation, communication, and teamwork. Students are paired up as units of 2, taking turns alternating between the sniper and spotter roles. They must train together in attacking targets and defending themselves, and communicate closely to obtain data on previous engagements, DOPE, which records weather conditions, distance, ballistic information, and other items of interest. Upon arrival on the range, students will fire between 80 and 120 rounds per day at targets ranging between 300 and 800 meters. They will work with various military weapons, including the M4 with basic iron sights, the M110 semi-automatic sniper system, the M2010 bolt-action enhanced sniper rifle, and even the .50 caliber M107 Barrett. To become an expert sniper, candidates must demonstrate expertise with all these weapons, as each might be required for a specific mission. The course becomes more psychologically difficult as it involves shooting at night and in limited visibility settings. Time limits are also imposed on exercises, with snipers and spotters having to hit 5 targets in only 7 minutes to pass this part of the course. Sniper candidates are expected to hit targets at unknown distances and potentially moving targets, leading them to the round's location while accounting for ballistic and environmental factors. In the final phase of the course, snipers are expected to plan and complete a mission once they receive an operational order. This is known as the employment phase, where they face their final boss, a time-limited road march for a last shot. The highest scorer will receive the title of Top Gun and graduate first in the class. To graduate, snipers must have high scores in observation, range estimation, stalking, concealment, camouflage in the field, target selection, and accuracy in shooting. However, many people who join the sniper course may not make it through, as only 4 out of 46 candidates earned the title of sniper in 2017. Some comforts include food delivery to the range and sleep unless required for training, particularly during nighttime drills. The U.S. Army sniper course has been a long-standing tradition, with mentality being the most important factor in passing the course. In 2015, the U.S. military opened combat roles to women, provided they could pass the requirements. In November 2021, an unidentified woman who had enlisted in the Montana National Guard passed the trials at Fort Moore. In December 2023, Sergeant Marcel Hay, who enlisted with the 173rd Airborne Brigade in Europe, became the first active duty woman to graduate from the sniper school. Snipers have a long history dating back to the 18th century, with notable incidents such as Daniel Morgan's shooting of Brigadier General Simon Fraser during the Battle of Saratoga and Patrick Ferguson's invention of a breech-loading rifle. These incidents demonstrate the power in a sniper's hands, and the U.S. Army Sniper School is designed to pass that power on with training methods to create marksmen of a caliber that Morgan or Ferguson probably wouldn't be able to dream about. The U.S. Army Sniper School is designed to pass on this power through training methods to create marksmen of a caliber that Morgan or Ferguson probably wouldn't be able to dream about. In the comments, readers can share their thoughts on the U.S. Army Sniper course and subscribe to the channel for more military analysis from military experts.